Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will be reviewing the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. So I bought two shades, one in the shade Warm Honey and the other Nutmeg. So a couple of days ago I purchased this one, which is in the shade Warm Honey, also the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. So I tried both of them on. The foundation was absolutely beautiful. Only thing about it, it was slightly lighter than the rest of my body. So this would be a perfect shade for me during the winter time, but right now I feel like it's just slightly too light for me. But when I paired this with the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer, it was horrible. Applying it, I had nothing on my face, mind you, but a moisturizer. And when I put the primer on, it started to crumble up on my face, kind of like when I saw Jackie Aina's review on the primer and foundation. It started to crumble up while she was applying it on her skin, and the same exact thing happened to me. So I was like, I'm not even going to review this. I'm going to take this back to the store and exchange it for a darker shade foundation. I also will be wearing this foundation throughout the whole day, and afterwards showing you how it looks, if it stayed on, if it sweated off or anything like that. So let's get started. So first I will be priming my face with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. First I'm going to apply the shade Nutmeg, and if it's a little bit too dark I'm just going to put Warm Honey on top. And I like to apply my foundations with the Morphe M439 brush. I need to shake the bottle first. We're going to be full covers to done. Okay. Okay. Nutmeg. And when I went to the store and got this color, it was the last one. So if you're in my area and you're looking for this shade, it's probably sold out. Sorry. I'm gonna do a little close-up of this foundation. It's definitely matte, but it's not super drying. I can tell it has like a slight, very slight dewiness to it. So I'm just getting a little closer look at the foundation, and it's looking really matte, but at the same time I feel like it has a slight dewiness to it. Next I will be using the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C12, and y'all know that I absolutely love this concealer. I was running out of it. You can find this at Ulta as well. It has a little smell to it. Now I'm going to blend that out with my Real Techniques sponge. And this concealer shade has like a pink undertone, which I don't mind, but I feel like they need to work on their undertones. But this is still my favorite concealer. Well, favorite drugstore concealer. Let me just say that. Okay, now I'm going to warm up my skin with my MAC Studio Quick Trick Stick in the shade Latte. Wet n Wild has a really good contour stick. So if you're ever in CVS, make sure you check that out. Now I'm going to blend that out with my Real Techniques face brush. Now I'm going to set my under eye with the Makeup Revolution Luxury Banana Powder in the shade Banana. And this powder is really good for brightening up your eyes because it has that yellow tint to it. So if you have problems with dark circles around your eyes, this is really good for you. I use way too much powder. Like, look at this. What am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with this? Okay, I'll save it for another day. Just kidding. Now I'm going to lightly set my entire face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the shade Medium Deep. Now I'm going to bronze up my skin using the Sephora Micro Smooth Setting Powder in the shade Deep. And y'all, I don't think this is discontinued. When I went to Sephora, they had these. But one of the sales associates told me that they were discontinuing these. So I guess they're putting them back on the shelves to resell them. I'm not sure. But if you have Sephora near you, I highly recommend going in there and seeing if they have these. Now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with the ColourPop Brow Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. Now I'm going to clean up my brows using the same concealer and my Morphe M432 brush. Now I'm going to apply a little eyeshadow using the Morphe Ring the Alarm palette. I did a full review on this palette on my last video, so I'm going to link that above. So make sure you check that video out. I'm going to use the shade Alert on my crease area. And this Morphe M504 brush. It's a really big, fluffy brush. Now I'm going to apply the NYX Foil Play Cream eyeshadow on my lid, and this is in the shade Beauty Buzz. When I first saw this shade, I was like, oh, because you know ColourPop just came out with those foil jelly-like eyeshadows. I swatched this and it's almost the exact same thing, but I believe the ColourPop foil eyeshadows are $8 and this was only $5.99. I'm gonna swatch this for you just to show you all how pigmented this is. This is the eyeshadow swatched. It's really foiled and pretty, kind of like a rose gold champagne color. I really like it. I'm just gonna apply that on to my lid. Y'all see how pigmented that is? Ooh. Now I'm going to apply my blush, ColourPop Super Shock Cheek blush in the shade Drop of a Hat. Next, I'm going to apply the ColourPop and Makeup Shayla highlighter in the shade Boomin'. I feel like this is a very important step because if you're going to have like a mattifying foundation, apply a highlighter that's going to make your skin glow. Next, I'm going to apply the MAC Hot and Naughty Mascara. I will not be using lashes today. Okay, now I'm going to use the NYX Slip Tease Lip Lacquer Lip Gloss in the shade Sandalwood. So to set my entire face, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Okay, you all, this is the completed look. Now it is now 1:37. So I'm going to go about my day, run some errands, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I am back. It is currently 8:58. So my makeup has been on for quite some time now, and I can honestly say that it looks pretty good. Of course, I can see like my natural oils coming through, especially around my nose area, and my cheeks right here is where I get the most oily. But one thing I am impressed about it is that my smile lines aren't looking too crazy, because usually throughout the day when I'm wearing makeup, my smile lines are really bad, but I feel like they aren't as bad as they usually are, so that is a plus. The foundation is still on. I don't see any separating. Usually I will see it like around my mouth area, but it's pretty good for the most part. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of how this looks. So overall, I will say I do recommend this foundation, especially if you have oily skin. This is definitely going to keep the natural oils and everything at bay when it comes to your face. Comment down below and let me know if you already purchased the foundation or you plan on buying it. What are your thoughts about it? Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. That is pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.